Hi, bro, it's 314 React here. Today we're going to be looking at Counter-Strike 2 again. Now, there's been a few new maps added since I last looked at this back in 2023 when this was first released, so I just wanted to check these maps out. One of them, Train, looks like it has some really cool rain effects on it, and I just really want to see how good that looks with dynamic rain effects on the weapons and stuff like that. We are playing this on a Ryzen 7700X with 32GB of RAM and a RTX 4090, and we've got all of the graphical effects cranked up to the very max. And last time I played this, I really noted how this game engine is utilizing pre-rendered ray trace maps and stuff like that, as well as the new art style that sort of goes back to Counter-Strike's source in terms of lighting and color and stuff like that. It's a lot more colorful than CSGO was. The three new maps we're going to be looking at are Train, Basalt, and Edin. So we're going to play in casual practice, so we're completely offline while looking at all of these maps. We're going to be looking around with no bots at first, and then we'll chuck in a few bots towards the end just to get a bit of gameplay in the new maps. There are a couple of other maps added a few months ago, but they've been removed now. I think about 4 months ago, Edin and Basalt were added, and I think Train was added as well. It says new there though, so that may have been added more recently. But anyway, let's jump right into Train. Oh yes, look at this. Man, this looks great. Dynamic rain effects on guns in FPS games is one of my favorite things. It's done really well in the Battlefield games, especially Battlefield 2042. When there's rain on the weapons, it just looks so good, and it looks really good here. And you can see the rain fading away on the weapon when we go indoors there. And you can hear the rain hitting the roof there. Really nice ambient sound. Bits of rain coming down through the gaps in the roof here as well. Nicely hitting these puddles on the floor. You can see the water hitting down here like it's dripping through the roof, which is good. But the trouble is, I don't think... Oh, no, it is hitting the weapon. Look at that. Oh, you just can't see it dropping down. I think because the rain is so lightweight, you can't actually see the drips from that perspective. Oh, but look at this, look at this. You can see the light there illuminating the raindrops. Oh, boy, that's good. God, does that look really good. This is such an optimized game, at least from my understanding, because all the pre-rendering of the maps and that done, I believe, with path tracing, when they pre-render the maps, and then you just bake that into the lighting and shadowing, and it just looks absolutely incredible while giving you a really, really good frame rate. You don't actually need a real-time ray tracing graphics card in order to do it, and because the time of day is static, it really doesn't matter, because none of these shadows are going to move, so going pre-baked is absolutely fine. And oh man, look at this. Just even the reflections on the floor look really good. Some nice shadow mapping. Just the ambience of this map is really good. Nice little change of the footsteps as you go over here. Indoors to outdoors. Oh god, that looks great. There's something about rain in video games that's just so satisfying. Like the rainy levels in Splinter Cell, when it rains in Crysis 2, rains in Stalker, rains in Oblivion. Basically any game with rain and thunderstorms. The only missing bit here is that you can't see the rain on the outside of the windows. Look at this though. This is what I love about the look of CS2. It's so much more colourful than CSGO, which was just very, very grey and dark, and I never really found it that appealing to just play the maps. Whereas Counter-Strike Source, I just found it appealing just to walk around the maps, and this has brought back that appealing nature of just walking around. No bots or anything, just walking around. Because it's just so clean, and we're pretty much locked at 140 FPS here, and you can just see the pre-baked ambient occlusion around this fire extinguisher, giving it that sort of ray trace look, but with none of the performance impact. And just the sound of the rain as the train goes by. Oh, you could have this as a 10-hour ambient video. Oh, look at that. There's coal or something going in that train as it goes forward. Look at that. That is awesome. You could just put this on and go to sleep to this. This is so good. The raindrops hitting the M4 there. Ooh. Oh, and hitting the blade there as well. There's just one thing I need to test. Yeah. So you get smoke coming off the end of the weapon. I don't think Yeah, so you get smoke coming from the barrel of the weapon by default, but what I was hoping to see is maybe the raindrops disappearing off as steam from the weapon. But no, you don't see that. That would have been a really cool touch. Like, if you fire the weapon long enough, the water droplets eventually melt off and turn into steam. That would be another level. Oh yeah. Nice animation of putting the suppressor on as well. I don't think we looked at that in the last video. Oh, that's so satisfying. It's not meant to be realistic, but it's just, all the animations are just really well done. So we've seen quite a bit of train there with the rain and the thunderstorm. A few areas where they could add a few improvements from what I see, like adding a bit more visible rain in here, where it's coming through the roof, adding visible rain through the windows to the outside, and possibly, because I don't think it is, yeah, the water puddles here aren't interactive, and I think when you get deeper puddles like this, they should add the footsteps as splashes in, and bullets making bigger splashes, because it's making a splash, but you're not seeing like a ripple come out, and I think when you've got a puddle that deep, you should be able to see your footsteps, and you should be able to see the ripples from bullets. But other than that, absolutely incredible. And this bit here with the car sort of through the door and the lights on with the shadow map going through, that's just awesome. This is a beautiful map with some amazing ambience, especially indoors. Next up, we have Basalt. So let's dive in and see what this map's all about. Now, I know that Train was an original map on the original Counter-Strike, but I don't know if Edin and Basalt are. But, oh my god, this looks incredible. This one's also got a storm in the distance as well. Wow. And that mountain is actually a 3D model, I believe, because you can see the parallax on it. Wow. Oh man, the overcast... What the hell was that? Yeah, the overcast late evening sort of look with the sun set sort of there. I mean, that's really nice. A little puddle here. Again, puddle could have some ripples from the footsteps in it. There seems to be a motif so far. You've got rain on Train, and you've got rain on Basalt. Like basic cube map there, accurately reflecting what's around it. I wonder if that's a probed cube map. What is that noise? What is that noise? These maps are amazing. It's like they're almost intentionally capturing, at least without bots obviously, they're intentionally capturing that sort of source, liminal space feeling. And I love it. Again, how relaxing is that? Really nice colours as well. It's overcast and kind of becoming dark, but it's not completely drowned out of colour. Source 2 really is something. I'd love to see Titanfall 2 be done in Source 2 if they're not going to make a Titanfall 3, which it doesn't seem like they're going to do. Oh man, how good does that look? Oh man. I don't think you can go in the lighthouse though. Nope. It also makes me think it'd be really cool to see Lost Coast be redone in CS2. That would be extremely cool. God, this looks amazing. So it really is the ambience that gets me. The storm in the distance, the sort of wind. There's something so relaxing but creepy about it. The water does not respond to bullets going into it. I mean, that's kind of fair enough. You don't need too much attention to detail in areas. Oh man. You don't need too much attention to detail in areas where people aren't really going to be shooting, but good God, how good does that look? The sun reflecting off the Glock there, oh man. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Windows XP wallpaper there. Yeah, this really is liminal space now. I love it. I love that the Source engine has not lost its liminal space feeling. I don't know what it is about the Source engine in particular that gives it that feel and that look. Let's do some no clip and have a look at this skybox out here. That is one enormous skybox. And it looks like it operates a little bit differently from skyboxes of old, where I believe you'd have like the 3D skybox in a separate space, and then it'd be rendered out here, but this actually seems to just be purely rendered space. Go hit the edge of the map. Even that's 3D, I think. I've hit the edge there. So it's possible that that part is the older sort of way of doing skyboxes, where that actual 3D bit is rendered somewhere else outside. Subtle mist there as well. Can't tell if it's early morning or evening. Either way, it looks really fantastic. Lovely source water here. Source 2 water. Little silent cartographer bit. Ooh. Yeah, there's nothing in there other than a rendered light at the top. What is that noise? What is that noise? It's so creepy. So yeah, relatively small map, with lots of little paths around it, which I'm sure people who actually know the game will be able to comment on in terms of competitive strategies and stuff like that. There's another little indoor bit here. You can't go upstairs. Oh, you can kind of hear the occlusion of the water sound. So you're indoors, and you go outside. And then the water sound comes through, as if the water sound is being occluded by being indoors. That's really cool. Little barrel room in here. A little bar. Map core. Little robot behind the bar there. Don't know what that picture is. Right, oh, that is Basalt. Next up we have Edin, which again I don't believe is a map that was in the original games, at least not as far as I'm aware. Look at that really nice details there. This one's a little more sunny, but still looks like it's just finished raining, so it's another map with a slight rain motif to it. It seems like the first map was when it was raining, the second map was when the storm was moving away, and the third map is after the storm. It's quite cool, actually. And the sort of lighting here and the look of the game is so damn good. It almost feels like I'm there, and it feels like it's just rained. It's really weird. Like, it's really captured the atmosphere of the sun being out just after it being raining. And the soft lighting on the windows there and on the side of that wall, and the lighting. Man, it just looks fantastic. There we go. The classic old computers there. Beefy computer. I think that's the exact same one from Source. I don't think even the graphics have been updated at all on that. That's funny. Again, the atmosphere is captured so nicely. The only trouble is why all games can't do this is because, as I say, if you had a dynamic time of day, you couldn't pre-bake all this. Oh, it has that path traced look because it's offline path traced, but it doesn't need the hardware because it's all pre-baked. My God. Fish with a knife through it, kind of contributing to the liminal space feel again. I love walking around these maps in CS2. As I say, I love walking around the maps in CS Source, and I love walking around the maps in CS2, but walking around the maps in even the original Counter-Strike, I like booting up and walking around the maps because it's got that classic gold source feel to it. But CSGO, I just never had the inclination to walk around the maps because it just... Okay, that was freaky. I thought I heard footsteps. I thought I heard footsteps that weren't my own following me. Oh, that's creepy. But yeah, I never had the inclination to play CSGO because it always seemed very grey and dull and kind of blurry. And I think that came out in 2012, CSGO. So it was kind of like graphics were overall at the time, but just way too grimy and blurry. Whereas this is just really, really clean. Like the blue sky there and the lighting bouncing off the reddish bricks. The lights there, the graffiti. It's got some colour pop to it. I keep thinking I hear footsteps, and they're not my own. Oh, this is so creepy. Oh, I love it. Love a bit of creepy Source. Oh, A little fly effect by the bins. Yeah, I love these maps. All of these are really well done. I think my favourite is Train, but this one's just definitely the creepiest. It sounds like there's someone walking around up here. Oh, that's really, really creepy. I love it. Anyway, let's play through the maps again, but this time with some bots on. So here we are, some actual bots. We're actually going to try and play the game properly. I wonder if the bots have improved since I last played as well, because the bots were not very good last time, at least compared to CS Source. Oh, no, the bots still seem pretty terrible. Still playing with no HUD, so I can't actually see the crosshair. Quite difficult. Oh, damn. That's what I get for saying the bots are not very good. So you're not going to completely notice all of the stuff going on, like all the different rain effects and that, while you're actually in gameplay. Especially like real competitive gameplay, but it still adds to the overall feel of the map. Oh, damn. Oh, it's really difficult without crosshair, let me tell you that. Hey. So it looks like you can go up here. Oh no, can you go up here? It looks like you should be able to go up here. I don't think you can. Oh, damn. I'm just spectating a bot here, and that bot took ages to aim at that dude. The little bits of rain just hitting the gun there. Just little spatters of rain. For God's sake, the bot couldn't even jump over that. That's quite funny. What is wrong with this bot? Yeah, I'm telling you, the bots have been downgraded since CS Source. Possibly even CSGO. Which is a shame, because I know people are meant to play this game online more than offline. But for people that like a casual game offline, you want the bots to be relatively good, right? Ooh, yeah, let's go for a MP5 SD, and let's go for a smoke grenade. How good does this gun look in the rain? Ooh. Let's get a smoke out, because these are... Whoa! Yes, look at that smoke effect, and the sort of green lighting as well. Oh, damn. Right, there's just one thing I want to check. So if I get a smoke grenade, so we've got the rain here, right, with a nice little bit of lighting. I want to see if the rain affects the smoke grenade. So here we go. No, it doesn't. I'm not surprised it doesn't, because that would affect the gameplay, but it would have been really cool to see if the raindrops could make impacts in the smoke. God, these smoke effects are beautiful, though. I mean, absolutely incredible. I can't wait to see what else they could do with this tech. Anyway, let's move on to another level with bots on. So we're going to go on to Basalt, this time with bots. Oh, that was a big old explosion. I think the FPS dropped there for a second as well. Whoa! See, they all just line up in a row now. It's really weird. The bots never used to do that on CS Source. Whoa! Oh, damn. Oh, God. Oh, look at this bit here with the light coming in. Look at that. Something's beeping. Is that good? Is that bad? I can't move anymore. I think we won. Like I said, I'm terrible at this game. Can we plant in here? Is this plantable area? Nope. See how terrible the bots are? My God. They're all just facing the wrong way. Oh. All I can think about is how good Titanfall 2 would look. Like for its 10th anniversary, which is coming up next year in November or October, you could take Titanfall 2 and port it over to the Source 2 engine. I think that would be really, really amazing. Oh, you can shoot through the doors. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's awesome. That's really cool. Whoa! Woo! Oh my God, how much more can he take? Oh my God! It's quite a fun game to play. I'd be absolutely destroyed if I went online, so it's good that I'm playing against bots. I like that map though, that's a cool map. Nice indoor, outdoor areas, lots of paths to go around. There could be a little bit more sort of indoor areas, but then you'd be increasing the amount of paths, and I think that messed with the gameplay a bit. Oh. A little bit of physics interaction. I thought they got rid of all the physics interaction. You can actually shoot some things around, which is a bit weird because the phone doesn't move when you shoot it, the magazine doesn't move when you shoot it, but the computer does. Anyway, let's move on to Edin and see how this creepy map works with bots. I need to not get too distracted by the graphics. Ooh, how good does that look? Whoa! Did I get him? I don't think I did. Whoa! Oh my god, where do they keep coming from? Oh boy, no crosshair. Hold on. I love that it's leaving little railgun trails. That's quite funny, because those literally are railgun trails. From any game we have a railgun, it leaves trails like that. Ooh, look at that fire effect. Oh, there we go. Hold on, 1 second. 1 second. There we go. Getting another lovely animation there with the reloads. I'm going to do a quick check on the incendiaries on train in a bit as well to see if they react with the rain. I highly doubt that they do. Because again, gameplay reasons, but I want to check it out either way. God, those incendiaries look amazing. The little blue greeny flames. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, brutal. Oh, the bot did it. Hey, one for the bots. Hopefully some more games use the Source 2 engine, because it's just so clean, and the mouse movements feel really good. There's not over-the-top motion blur and stuff like that. I think that's the trouble with UE5. There's just loads and loads of, you know, motion blur and shader stuttering, stuff like that. And the technology in CS2 isn't as advanced as some of the stuff in that, but my god, it looks so good and clean and runs so well. We'll give it one more round. Let's go for a P90. Ooh. Again, a bit more physics interaction. The buckets. The buckets don't get in your way or anything. Because in, obviously, the original 1.6, or the original Gold Source CS, there were no physics objects. And then Source, they added loads of physics objects. Like lots and lots of barrels and stuff like that. And the barrels would get in your way. So I think they removed all of that in CSGO so that barrels wouldn't get in your way for competitive reasons. But now they seem to have added the odd select bit of interactive objects back. Like these cones move as well. I think the other way to tell, right? I have a strong feeling these plants will react because you can see here, everything else has a certain look to it because of the pre-baked lighting, but these are a little bit brighter because I think they have real-time lighting applied to them, which means, yep, there you go. Whereas these won't be interactive. Yep. That's how you can tell. That's the only trouble with pre-baked stuff, is that you pre-bake all this lighting and then the real-time stuff sat within it has an obvious look to it, as it's lit with the real-time lighting part of the engine. But I'm guessing these bits are just here. Yeah, look, so that smashes, but the plants next to it don't smash. So it's like little bits of environmental interaction to give a chaotic feel to the gunplay, but it's really inconsistent. So you'd expect this to smash and that to smash, but they don't. But the bin moves, and that doesn't smash. Because you'd expect all this to... Oh no, these do smash. See, these smash. That all smashes. But the fish doesn't. It's not a big deal. It's not so much of a criticism. It's just a bit odd. And look, these don't smash when you shoot them. But, oh, these do as well. But the pizza box doesn't. Yeah, I'm not sure how they made the decision on what should be destructible and what shouldn't be destructible, or what shouldn't be a physics prop. If we have time before the bomb goes, the worst case offender is around here somewhere. Because you've got literally... a plant pot that is a prop, and then a plant pot that isn't a prop, right next to each other. And look, even that moves. Oh! Here we are on train again. I'm going to get an incendiary grenade, and I'm going to throw it into the rain here. And I just want to see if there's any effect with the rain and the flames. Bit of an FPS drop there. Nope, nothing. Damn. Damn. So it'd probably affect the gameplay in some way if the rain did affect the incendiaries and smokes, because you want a kind of consistent playing field. Still would have been cool. Oh, that's awesome. So anyway, that is a look at the 3 new-ish maps, I believe released a few months ago on CS2. Just wanted to check them out because they look really cool, and I just generally love how CS2 looks. See, Half-Life 2 RTX is coming out soon, I believe. I'd love to be able to play it with an RTX 4090, but I'm not in the position to at the moment, so I'm going to play it with my 4090 when it comes out, and then hopefully with a 5090 later in the year if I'm able to get my hands on one. It would be interesting to see how Half-Life 2 RTX would compare to Half-Life 2 on Source 2 actual. That would be a really cool comparison, but I don't know if anyone is going to port Half-Life 2 to Source 2 at any time, because I just think moving Half-Life 2 to Source 2 and pre-baking the ray tracing and stuff like that would make it look like this, and just look really clean and smooth. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Subscribe and hit the little bell, really helps the channel. There's a new video every week on video games and tech. Hope everyone's staying safe, and I will see you in the next video.